We all followed the fates of the characters and Love is in the Air. But what happened to the actors after the show ended? Who found success? And who chose a completely different path? Let's find out how their lives have changed then and now. You're watching Who is Who, and it's time to get started. Hande Ercel. Ada Yıldız. Hande Ercel was born on November 24, 1993. She started her career as a model, but later decided to try her hand at acting. Her debut came in 2013, and just 3 years later, she landed her first leading role in the series Love Doesn't Understand Words. This was followed by successful performances in Ring and Aziz. By the time Love is in the Air began filming, Hande was already a beloved star in Turkey and beyond. Playing Ada brought her even more fame, reaching audiences worldwide. Millions discovered her Instagram following skyrocketed, and advertising deals poured in from all directions. It was undoubtedly her breakthrough moment. After Love is in the Air, Hande starred in another hit series, the crime drama Another Love, where she reunited with Burak Deniz. Her most recent project was the feature film drama Chasing the Wind, in which she starred alongside Barış Arduçi. Clearly, their on-screen chemistry impressed producers as they decided to cast them together in a new TV series. Currently, a new project titled Remember Love is in production. I have a full video on my channel about Hande, where I talk about her biography, relationships with Kerem Bursin and Hakan Sabancı, so I won't go into that here. If you're interested, check out the link in the top right corner. Evrim Dogan. Afer Yıldız. Evrim Dogan was born on September 5, 1977. In her youth, she never considered an acting career. Her dream was to become a psychologist. However, fate had other plans. After joining a university theater club, she quickly became immersed in the world of acting. Evrim gained widespread recognition for her role as Afer. Afer is not just the aunt of the main character Ada, but a strong, independent woman who can handle life's challenges without relying on a man. It was enough for me just to convey the messages she gave to her niece: never give up on your dreams. You don't need a man to save you, the actress fondly recalls about the role. In 2022, after 5 years of dating, Evrim married actor Yener Özer. She was 44 at the time of the wedding, and as of now, they don't have children. Besides working in TV series, Evrim remains dedicated to theater. She has been performing on stage at one of Istanbul's theaters for many years. Some of her notable television projects include My Siblings, All About Marriage, and stars Far From Me. Anil Ilter. Engin Sezgin. Anil Ilter was born on April 3, 1981, in Izmit, a picturesque city on the shores of the Marmara Sea. In his youth, he had the opportunity to pursue a career as a professional football player, but his heart chose the arts. Acting turned out to be far more captivating for him. Viewers especially remember him for his role as Engin Sezgin, the loyal partner of the main character, Serkan. However, Anil is known not only for his work in TV series and films. He is also a successful television host. Additionally, major brands frequently invite him to participate in advertising campaigns. In 2009, Anil married Peek Demirkan, and soon after, the couple welcomed their daughter Nil. However, after 10 years of marriage, they divorced in 2019. Despite their separation, Anil remains a devoted and loving father. He is proud of Nil and often shares her achievements and precious moments on social media. Following Love is in the Air, Anil starred in 3 feature films and 4 TV series. One of his most successful recent projects has been The Prisoner. Elcin Afacan. Melek. Elcin Afacan was born on January 22, 1991 in Istanbul. She was drawn to the world of theater from an early age, making her stage debut in the 3rd grade. That moment stayed with her for life and may have shaped her future. Viewers of Love is in the Air adored Elcin for her role as Mello, a kind, open-hearted girl and a loyal friend to the main character. I was fascinated by her funny side and her belief in fairy tales. If a character makes me laugh while reading the script, I say yes to the role. Mello was exactly that kind of character, She believes in strong women and is inspired by people who stand up for justice, the actress shared. Despite her fame, Elcin prefers to keep her personal life private. However, one of her achievements became evident to everyone. She lost 28 kilograms. She documented this journey on social media, emphasizing that she did it not to meet societal expectations, but for her own health. The most important thing is to feel comfortable and take care of yourself, Elcin believes. During the filming of the series, she became close friends with her co-star Alican Aytekin, and now they are inseparable, frequently sharing pictures together. Since Love is in the Air ended, Elcin has starred in 4 TV series and 2 feature films. She is currently appearing in the crime drama Another Day. Her career is undoubtedly on the rise. Basak Gumulcinelioglu, Pirol Beytekin. Basak was born on October 22, 1991. Her family has Greek roots and belongs to an ethnic minority that emigrated from Komotini after the fall of the Ottoman Empire. Even her last name translates to descendant of a person from Komotini, emphasizing her historical heritage. Despite pursuing a creative career, Basak is an architect by education. She studied in the USA and Europe through student exchange programs, and after returning to her homeland, she worked in an architectural firm. However, her passion for the arts prevailed, and she followed her dream, heading back to Europe to act in theater before joining productions at the Istanbul People's Theater. Viewers of Love is in the Air know Basak as Pirol Beytekin, but her talents go beyond acting. She also performed the show's soundtrack, which won an award at the #1 Music Awards. That same year, she released the song Barana, and in 2024, she announced that she had finally fulfilled a lifelong dream, recording her first solo album. Basak revealed that her husband, actor Şeyer H. Tanak, played a key role in supporting her musical journey. Following her success in Love is in the Air, the actress has remained active in the industry. Her recent filmography includes more than 7 projects, and judging by her trajectory, many more exciting roles await her in the future. Alican Aytekin, Saifi. Alican Aytekin was born on October 20, 1990. From a young age, he showed a passion for creativity and performing, but he initially chose a more practical career in interior design. However, fate had other plans for him. In 2011, a friend convinced him to participate in the national talent competition, Artist Mektebi. This turned out to be a life-changing decision. Not only did Alican take part, but he also won. Inspired by his success, at the age of 21, he moved to Istanbul, hoping to build an acting career. The journey to his dream was far from easy. Endless auditions and frequent rejections. But persistence paid off. He started with small roles in commercials, and in 2013, he finally landed his first supporting role. However, it was his portrayal of Sifi in Love is in the Air that brought him real recognition. Alican prefers to keep his personal life private and is not married. He continues to hone his acting skills while also growing his career as a blogger. With a large following on social media, he successfully collaborates with brands through sponsored content. Although Dreams and Realities remains his only project after Love is in the Air, this ambitious actor has many opportunities ahead to conquer the screens. Neslihan Yeldan, Aiden Bolet. Neslihan Yeldan was born on February 25, 1969 in Istanbul. At just 18, she made her debut on the theater stage, and a few years later, in 1993, she appeared on screen for the first time. From that moment, her career took off, and she has since taken on numerous roles in both drama and comedy. Audiences especially loved Neslihan for her portrayal of Aiden Bolat, the energetic, eccentric, yet deeply vulnerable mother of the main character in Love is in the Air. At the age of 38, the actress married British citizen Leo James Felix Pollock, and in 2007, they welcomed their son, Aslan. However, after 11 years, the marriage ended, and their son stayed with his mother. Beyond acting, Neslihan is passionate about cooking. She especially enjoys preparing vegetable-based dishes and even makes her own cheese and kefir. To stay in shape, she maintains a regular fitness routine. Today, the actress continues working in film and television, while also sharing her expertise with young actors as an acting coach. She can currently be seen in the 3rd season of Cranberry Sorbet and the crime drama No Mercy. Melisa Dongel. Jaren. Melisa Dongel was born on September 18, 1999. Her acting career began in 2015 with small roles, but real fame came with her portrayal of Jaren, Ada's friend. Her character left a lasting impression on the audience. After the success of Love is in the Air, Melisa's career skyrocketed. Although she hasn't landed a lead role yet, she actively works in various genres, from drama and comedy to crime and historical projects. Moreover, she effortlessly transforms into both likable heroines and femme fatales, proving her versatility as an actress. Melisa prefers to keep her personal life private, and it seems that her biggest passion right now is her work. But with such dedication and striking performances, her breakout lead role is undoubtedly just around the corner. Digu Onal. Selin. Digu Onal was born on February 1, 1990, into a star-studded family. Her father, Erhan Onal, was a famous Turkish footballer, and her mother, Mine Basin, was a supermodel. With such a legacy, it seemed her fate was destined to shine in the public eye. Before joining Love is in the Air, Biggie already had an impressive filmography, including a lead role in the movie The Lord of the Seagull. However, it was her portrayal of Selin that brought her true mainstream recognition. Despite her success, her career hasn't skyrocketed overnight. She continues acting, though the projects she has been involved in haven't made a major impact yet. Among her latest works are the series Yeşilçam and Wildflowers. In her personal life, Big was in a long-term relationship with actor Aras Bulut Aynemli. They met on the set of the drama Maral and spent 7 years together before parting ways in 2022. With her talent and charisma, Big's breakthrough lead roles may still be on the horizon. Sitare Akbas. Vision. Sitare Akbas was born on October 6, 1988. After receiving her theatrical education at the State Conservatory of Istanbul University, she confidently began her journey in the film industry. Her television debut came in 2004 with the series The Fifth Dimension. Sitare gained popularity through her role as Vision, another close friend of the main heroine. Today, her filmography includes over 20 projects, including the series Ramo and Red Bouquets. Besides acting, she is also an active presence in commercials, often collaborating with her colleagues Alican Aytekin and Elcin Afacan. This trio seems to enjoy having fun together. Sitare loves to travel, and her Instagram is filled with vibrant photos from various corners of the world. In her personal life, Sitare has an interesting story as well. In 2015, she married producer and director Leander Hoffman, and in 2017, the couple had a son. However, their marriage ended. In 2019, Sitare married actor and producer Kutluhan Kayamaz. They even starred together in the film Spouses, which became symbolic of their union. Sitare Akbas continues to act actively and seems to be just getting started with her career. Maya Basol. Kiraz. Maya Basol was born on May 17, 2015, and has already become one of Turkey's most famous young actresses. Her debut was in the series Woman, but true popularity came with her role as Kiraz, the daughter of Eda and Serkan. Charming and charismatic, Maya quickly won the hearts of viewers. Despite her young age, she is already a social media star. Her Instagram, managed by her mother, has 2.7 million followers. There, Maya shares moments from her life, participates in advertising campaigns, and interacts with her fans. She has a younger sister named Eva, and together with their mother, they run a family blog sharing their daily lives, hobbies, and travels. Maya is interested in fashion, but as her family reveals, her main focus right now is her education. After all, before building a career, she needs to finish school. At the time of filming Love is in the Air, she was only 6 years old, and now Maya is almost 10. The future holds many possibilities for her, and who knows, we may see her in new exciting projects. Kerem Bursin. Serkan Bolat. Kerem was born on June 4, 1987 in Istanbul. He has quite an interesting biography. If you'd like me to create a full video about this actor, let me know in the comments. At the age of 10, Kerem moved with his family to the USA, where they lived until he was 24. It was there that his acting career began. His first Turkish series was the drama Waiting for the Sun, which was a huge success at the time. Many fans still rewatch this series. Kerem had one of the lead roles in it. By the time he started filming Love is in the Air, Kerem had already established himself as a great actor with many lead roles under his belt. He had worked with Burak Özçivit, Elcin Afacan, Ibrahim Çelikol, and many others. However, the role of Serkan undoubtedly gave him a new boost, propelling him to unprecedented heights. Kerem continues to actively work in the industry, although not all of his projects have had high ratings. Notable works include the feature film Eflatun and the melodrama If You Love, in which his co-star was Hafsanur Sancaktutan. The series had fairly good ratings, but it was far from the popularity of Love is in the Air. Perhaps the producers expected more success, so the project was concluded after 13 episodes. One of his most recent works is the full-length comedy Spoiled. This is how the actors from Love is in the Air are doing after the series. If you'd like me to analyze the actors from another series, let me know. And don't forget to check out my other videos, like these. Subscribe to the channel, and see you in new videos.